English Listening Practice. Episode 10. How to Overcome Laziness. Hello, dear friends, and welcome to another episode of Listening Practice from English Listening Pod. I'm Olivia, and I'm happy you are here. Today, we will talk about a common problem many people have: feeling lazy and not starting. I will explain the reasons we feel lazy and many simple ways to move forward. This episode is for beginner English learners. I will speak in a slow and friendly way and give ideas you can try. I want you to feel that change is possible with small steps. Let's begin. Sometimes the reason we feel lazy is that we are tired. When you don't sleep enough, your body and mind work more slowly. A student who studies late at night may find books feel heavy the next day. The first step is to rest more and give your body time to recover. A short nap can help if your schedule allows it. Rest is not a waste of time. It helps your focus and makes small tasks feel easier. Try to find a habit that gives you regular sleep. Over days, a steady sleep plan can change the way you work and reduce the feeling of laziness. When you plan sleep, try to set simple times that you can keep. Small changes are easier than big ones. For instance, go to bed 20 minutes earlier and wake up 20 minutes earlier for several days. These small shifts often help your body find a better rhythm. Also, use less screen time before bed and make your sleeping space calm and dark. Over time, these steps will reduce the heavy, slow feeling. A task can look very big, and this makes starting hard. When you see the whole job, you may feel small and avoid it. The trick is to break a big job into very small parts. For example, instead of cleaning the whole room, clean one shelf, then one drawer. Instead of writing an essay, open a file and write one simple sentence. These tiny actions create a small win and a little pride. After one small win, the next step becomes easier. Small parts add up, and soon the big job is much smaller in your mind. Breaking work into pieces makes beginning possible and keeps you moving. When you break a big job, make a short list of the parts and put the easiest one first. Often, the easiest part is a simple action you can finish in 5 minutes. Use a timer or write the task on a small card. When you finish one card, cross it off and feel the small win. Also, forgive small mistakes and don't try to fix everything now. Small progress creates real change. Fear can hide behind the word laziness. When you worry about failure or what others will say, you may not begin. Fear wants safety, and it can stop action. The cure is kindness and low-risk steps. Try a small action that feels safe, like sending a short message or writing one paragraph. When the result is not perfect, you can learn from it. Each small try shows your heart that the world is not as scary as it seemed. Over time, your confidence grows and fear loses its power. Be gentle with yourself and try small steps rather than waiting for perfect courage. To reduce fear, make a safe practice time where the stakes are low. You can write a private note that no one will see or practice a short talk in front of a mirror. These small practices build courage slowly. Keep a short record of the tiny steps you take so you can see your growth. Reading your small wins will remind you that trying is a kind of success. Perfectionism often looks like laziness because it stops you from starting. When you wait for perfect conditions or perfect words, the page can stay empty. A helpful idea is to accept a rough first try and plan to improve it later. For example, write a rough draft quickly, then edit it slowly. For artists, start with large shapes and add small details later. The key is to value action over waiting for perfection. Starting creates options and learning. Each small improvement matters more than a long time of waiting. Allow mistakes and see them as steps in the learning process, not as proof you should stop. If perfectionism keeps you waiting, set a time limit for your first try. Tell yourself you will spend 20 minutes creating a first draft and no more. When the time is up, stop and step back. Later, you can return to edit the work with fresh eyes. This method stops long waiting and makes the work real. After many small practice sessions, your skills will improve without pressure. Poor planning can make a day slow and heavy. When you don't know the next step, your brain wastes energy deciding what to do. A simple plan can change this. Choose the next small action and set a short time to do it. Use a timer for a focused block. When the timer rings, you can stop or continue. The short time reduces the fear of a long session. Planning doesn't need many steps, just enough to make the next move clear. With a small plan, the mind stops asking questions and starts acting. This is an easy way to move from thinking to doing, and to avoid the pause that feels like laziness. A simple plan can be made in 5 minutes each morning. Write 3 small things you will try that day and place the paper where you can see it. Keep the list short and easy so it feels possible to finish. After 1 week of short plans, you will find it easier to start because your brain knows the next step and doesn't waste energy on small choices. Distractions are strong enemies of focus. Phones, social media, and television steal time and make work feel difficult. When attention moves away, it becomes hard to come back. Create a quiet space for your task and remove easy temptations. Put the phone in another room, use one notebook, or close tabs you don't need. Some people find that a tidy desk and a cup of tea help them begin. My friend Maya tried this for a week. She put her phone in a drawer and used a small notebook for her work. After 3 days, she finished more tasks and felt less distracted. Change your space to match the task and the mind will follow. Small changes in the environment can make starting feel much simpler and keep you working longer. For distractions, try 1 or 2 clear changes at a time. If you leave the phone in another room, try this for 3 days and see the result. You might be surprised how much work you do with fewer interruptions. Another idea is to set a simple playlist with no words, so you can focus without new audio surprises. Small changes in your space can make a big difference. Moving your body gives energy and clears the mind. Sitting for many hours can make you feel heavy and slow. A short walk, a few stretches, or deep breaths can change your focus quickly. Even 2 or 5 minutes of movement can bring a fresh idea or a lighter feeling. Try moving to a new place for a short while and then return to work. When you come back, do 1 small task right away to keep the flow. Small movement is not only healthy for the body, but also a simple tool to beat the stuck feeling that looks like laziness. If you find movement hard, start with small, gentle moves. Stand and reach up, or walk to the window and breathe for 1 minute. If you can, walk outside for fresh air. When you return, do 1 small task immediately, so the movement becomes a bridge back into work. These small bridges help the brain learn that movement, and focus can follow one another easily. Food and water affect your energy more than many people know. Skipping meals or relying on coffee alone can make your energy go up and down. A steady meal with protein and fruit supports focus for longer. Drinking water keeps the brain working and reduces tiredness. Try small changes in what you eat and notice the effects. Sometimes changing 1 small food habit, like having a protein snack or a glass of water before work, can change your energy for the whole session. Look for simple changes that fit your life. When you change food habits, start with one small swap, like adding one fruit to your breakfast or choosing water over a second cup of coffee. Notice how your focus changes after a week. Keep what helps and drop what doesn't. Food and water are basic tools. Small changes can raise your energy and reduce the feeling of tiredness. Start with the smallest possible action and build momentum. Small starts are powerful because they show you can act. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Washing one plate, writing a single sentence, or sorting one paper helps the mind feel progress. My brother used the 2-minute idea when he had to study for an exam. He promised himself to read 1 page each night and nothing more. After a week, he read more pages than before and felt proud. This small start made studying easier and less scary. The 2-minute rule stops small jobs from growing into a heavy pile. Tiny actions give you the energy to continue. Over time, these small actions build into big results. The secret is to make the start tiny and clear, not to aim for big work at once. Habits form through small, repeated choices, not through big, sudden changes. Choose one tiny habit that fits your day and keep it every day. It can be reading for 10 minutes after breakfast, stretching for 2 minutes after waking, or writing one short line before bed. When you keep a tiny habit, your brain learns the pattern, and it becomes easier to begin. Habits lower the need for willpower and make action automatic. Over weeks and months, small daily choices become a strong routine that helps you move without heavy effort. If you miss a day, don't stop. Just return the next day. The key is the daily rhythm, not perfection. A tiny habit that you keep for months turns into a reliable part of life with little effort. Use simple accountability and small rewards to help yourself begin. Tell a friend about one small plan and ask for a gentle check-in. This outside voice can give a soft push and increase your chance of starting. After a short block of work, give yourself a small reward like a short walk or a cup of tea. Small rewards link effort and pleasure, and this connection makes the next start easier. The reward doesn't have to be big. It only needs to be immediate and pleasant, so the brain remembers the good feeling after the effort. For rewards, try to vary them, so your brain doesn't expect the same treat. Small physical rewards like a short walk or a stretch can feel different each time. You can also set a longer reward after a week of tiny wins, such as a nice meal or a short outing. The small and the slightly larger rewards work together to keep motivation steady. Make simple if-then plans for moments of doubt. These plans are easy. If X happens, then I will do Y. For example, if you feel tired after work, then rest for 20 minutes and then do a 5-minute task. If you feel distracted, then move to a quiet place and work for 10 minutes. These simple rules remove the need to decide in the moment and reduce the time spent arguing with yourself. Your brain likes clear steps. When you have them, you can move quickly from feeling stuck to taking a small action. Use visible reminders like a sticky note or a short alarm to keep these if-then rules near you. When you fail to do a task, be kind and try again. Everyone has slow days. Harsh words and blame make it harder to return to work. Instead, say to yourself, I had a hard day today, and I will do one small step tomorrow. Change the inner talk from judgment to support. This small shift helps you recover faster and keeps your energy for the next try. When you are kind to yourself, write a short note that honors the day and the effort you made. Keep a small jar where you put a slip of paper for each small success. When the days feel slow, you can read the slips and feel the real progress. Kindness helps you return faster and learn more gently from mistakes. To close, try one small change tomorrow, rest when you need to, and be kind to yourself. Little steps become real progress over time. Keep going with patience and small daily steps. Thank you for listening. If you liked this episode, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and tell us one small step you will try this week. Share this video with a friend who needs a little push. See you next time. Goodbye.